Wizards of Waverly Place was a sweet family sitcom on Disney that took sibling rivalry to a whole new level. Most siblings already have a problem sharing their toys. Competing for ultimate magic powers with your siblings is insane, and that's what makes the show so much fun. But just because Disney put this out doesn't mean there aren't a ton of dirty jokes. I'm Whitney Van Laningham, and these are the dirtiest dirty jokes in the Wizards of Waverly Place. In this episode, Alex needs major help passing her Spanish test. Like, serious help. Your mom is Mexican and you don't know what Espanol means in Spanish? That is low-key embarrassing, but whatever. Alex has to hire a pocket elf to help her pass her Spanish test or she won't be able to go on a date with Riley on Friday night. But when her brother catches her cheating, this conversation happens.
Is that a pocket elf?
No, it's my retainer case.
You don't have a retainer.
You don't know what goes in my mouth?
What a beautiful mouth it is, señorita.
Señorita.
Well, gross. I don't want a tiny adult telling baby Selena Gomez that she has a pretty mouth. And I really don't want Alex implying to her brother that she sucks a lot of dick. Alex is really excited to go on a date with the hottest guy in school. But first, her dad wants to have the talk with her. He sits her down to explain what happens when two preteens decide to smash their braces together and get into some heavy petting. And that's when he says this.
Now we have to have the date talk. A lot of times when you're out alone with a boy, he's thinking
Alone?
about...
What are you talking about? We're not gonna be alone.
You're not?
No, Harper, Stacy, Jeff, Cassandra, Terry, Samantha, Chris, Noah, and Kelly will be there too.
And you call that a date? It's not what I called a date when I was a kid.
Yeah, to be fair, hanging out with a huge group of your friends on a date is exactly how to not get pregnant. Things only start getting really sexy when Get Low comes on at the school dance. When Justin tries to get back at Alex for snitching on him about playing paintball on the patio, he decides to put an overtly sexual elf in her purse because that's normal. Anyways, Alex tries to get the elf to stop seductively eating snacks in her handbag, and this happens.
Ow! Something bit me. What are you doing here? And why did you bite me?
I'm eating chocolate like there's no tomorrow, and there may not be. And you can't have any, you can't have any.
That's a grown man! A grown, tiny man! Selena Gomez is a toddler! Stop creeping her out! Justin enters a contest to try to win the chance of replacing the comic book writers who created Captain Jim Bob Sherwood. When his sister asks him why he needs to get the contest notice in the mail, this little exchange goes down.
Because every time I open up an email that says I won a contest, it's really just someone trying to sell me vitamins. Like,
I got the mail. Oh, and Justin, your vitamins are here.
Right. Sure, those are vitamins. I am just constantly deleting emails about vitamins. Definitely not penis enlargements. No, sir, not me. Give me a break. You're a bad liar, Justin. This is just something you should never talk to your dad about. When Max is trying to come up with some cool wand stories to tell to the guys, he describes one of the most unfortunate events in a young man's life. Butt stuff.
If you want to learn from these guys, you have to jump in on their wand discussions.
Yeah, Dad, I got plenty of wand stories. You remember that time I lost my wand and we found it a year later when I got that x-ray?
You don't always have to start with the first story that pops into your mind.
I don't know how much more clear about this I can be. Practice, safe, sex toy, sex. That butt plug isn't coming out of your pooper unless you tie a string around it. Never go without a spelunking line to get you out. The Waverly substation is having trouble coming up with new names for new sandwiches, and it's Alex, Justin, and Max's job to help. Unfortunately, Justin isn't great at naming sandwiches.
Lincoln Tunnel Tuna, huh?
Ew.
That's the beauty of the sandwich naming dice. If you don't like it, you just roll again. Lincoln Tunnel Tuna. Lincoln Tunnel Tuna. Hey, somebody fix these dice.
In case you didn't know, Lincoln Tunnel Tuna is a hot nickname for the prostitutes used to hang around the portal from New York to New Jersey. Hot, smelly hooker tuna. These are the dirtiest jokes that I could find on the Wizards of Waverly Place, but I want to know which ones I missed in the comments. Like and subscribe to NerdWire, and I'll be back next week to ruin your childhood.